Another episode of Sir Jeremiah Hangad's Classroom Anything Goes. This is Sir Jerry, and I have five student guests this morning, and I am excited about the topic of their choice because we will be talking about career development. How do you envision yourselves in the future? What career path are you treading on right now? Because this is the start of their preparation as college students. Before that, allow them to introduce themselves. Let's start with this one. Face the camera and introduce yourself.
Good day, everyone. My name is Naimia Conapion, and I'm from HM1C.
Good day everyone, I'm John Marbury Cosera and I'm from HM1.
Good day everyone, I am Princess Faith Madropa and HM1C. Hello everyone, I'm Rhea Celestino from HM1C.
Good day, everyone. I'm Nancy Malayo from HM1C.
Okay, speaking about career, at what age were you able to decide or to settle in your decision to take up HM? At what age? Who gave you the idea to take this present course of yours? Did somebody influence you or it was really your choice? Let's start with you.
It was not really my choice, but it's more on my friends influenced me to this career. I was 16 years old, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
You were 16 years old, so what year were you in high school at that time?
Grade 10.
Grade 10. And as early as grade 10, you had already it in your mind that you will be taking up hospitality management. What about you?
It was my choice because when I was in grade 6, I'm 11 years old, I already heard some courses like HRM and IT. And when my parents asked me, I want to just HRM, so that's what I pursued.
Okay, so your decision, your choice. Because in junior high school, I suppose there is a specific strand or track. So what strand did you take up in senior high school?
The cooking.
Cookery. So it's still in line. So what about you? Was it your choice? You may say it louder because you are far from the camera.
My friends influenced me to take hospitality management.
Okay, your friends influenced you. What about you?
That's not really what I want because before I really want the tourism industry, but I can study in Lang. That's why I choose here because that's the HM this ano
And this is the only course
that
available in
yes,
our
and
campus.
it's connected.
At least it's still connected. Tourism industry is connected with hospitality
That's
management.
why I choose this.
Mhm. And what about you?
I have no choice to take this course because I want criminology. But my strand is ABM, so I choose HM.
Okay, so your strand is ABM, and there is no criminology here at Cavite State University, Cavite City campus. So, how have you found your hospitality management course so far? Are you now enjoying it? Do you now see yourself as developing a career out of this course in the future? So, what is your immediate plan after this? Employment or entrepreneurship or whatever? I just want to have an idea as to how do you envision yourselves as career people, say after your graduation, 4 years from now. Let's start with the thorn among the roses.
My plan is to work first after my graduate so I can earn enough money to find better jobs and probably I want to go other states.
So your orientation is still employment. Okay, what about you? What do you intend to do after this?
I I plan to still take the work as a private student
Mm-hmm.
after I graduate.
So there is another career that you want to pursue, and that is being flight attendant. What about you after 5 years, after 4 years? You want to become chef, ship or high-end hotel? Cruise ship. What about you?
I really want to be an entrepreneur because I really don't want to be an employee.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But that's not a common orientation among Filipinos actually. And I will talk more a little bit of that later. What do you intend to do?
I hope I see myself after 4 years to manage a restaurant.
To manage a restaurant. Will you be the owner of the restaurant? So it's still entrepreneurship. Now I want to say something about employment and entrepreneurship. There's no problem with employment, but the Filipino culture, in the Filipino culture, our orientation is really employment. We have our salary, and then we spend our salary, budget our salary. So we are a spender of money level. But if you are an entrepreneur, you do not spend money, but you produce money. You provide jobs, you provide employment, and you are in control of your time. But probably the reason why Filipinos are not into business is we are too much afraid to take risks because business is really risky. But remember, uh, the Chinese people are really into business. Chinese people, they are really into business. And Filipino people, it appears that we are a sort of utusan. So I really challenge you to look forward to having your business someday. It's good to be employed initially so that you can save for your capital because business requires capital. But if Diwata was able to do it, you know Diwata? If Diwata was able to do it, you can also do it. And if other Filipinos who are into business, they were able to do it, you can also do it. Okay? So that is a little bit of advice. When you listen to a Chinese parent, they will say, anak, mag-aral ka ng mabuti para magkaroon ka ng magandang negosyo. So it's really business. Pero ang mga Pilipino, anak, mag-aral ka ng mabuti para magkaroon ka ng magandang trabaho. So the orientation is really for employment. But there's nothing wrong with employment. But I challenge our countrymen to really go for entrepreneurship. Okay? So how does it influence you right now? What's your reaction to what I have just said?
That's also my parents'
Hmm.
study hard to get the job that I want.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what if all of the sudden your parent will tell you, anak, would you just please stop for a while your college education because we are experiencing financial difficulty. Could you wait until next year or 2 years after before you will continue your studies? How will you respond? Because that is a temporary setback to your preparation for your career. So if ever your parent will say that to you right now, what steps are you going to take?
Well, it's a no. I know myself. I can be a working student.
You can be working student.
Just to provide what I need
For your studies. What about you?
I would say it's not a problem to me because that's what I'm telling my parents. it's okay for me if I don't go to college. But they want me to, so I pursue also. But because if you have diploma, you will have better jobs. But that will not change my plan if I can study this college, because I will still be working and earning money. I will save so I can have my own business.
Okay. So what if all of a sudden your parents will ask you to stop, be a working student? You still
If
proceed.
they can afford to, if they can provide to me, so I will provide to myself, work for myself, till I get my
Hmm. So what about you?
It's a big no because education is very important to me. 2021 to 2023, I work for a company to keep money and I will go back to school to support my studies and financial.
So what about now? Are you a working student now?
Nothing.
You are not a working student
If
now.
my parents will tell me na ng snow, gagawin ko is magpa-part-time.
Okay, part-time job. Financial constraint is not a necessary hindrance to pursuing your college education. What are the challenges that you have experienced so far in your studies here at CBSU? Common challenges.
Academic.
Academic.
I'm not used to study.
Okay. So you have a little bit challenge. You are a little bit challenged in your academics. What about you, Miss?
sometimes my parents can't give me a money.
Money, baon, transportation.
So I provide for myself. That's why I can still.
So you provide for yourself, meaning to say you are a working student now,
Hindi po siya exact na work student.
but somehow you are still earning freelance, freelance job. Mm.
So nagsiself ako ng mga makeups.
So entrepreneurship. You are now into direct selling, small time business. So I hope that you get the concept. Financial constraint is not a necessary burden or hindrance to your pursuing your college education, because you can still do something about it. Now I want you to, before we end, I want you to face the camera right now. Younger students, junior high school students as well as senior high school students may be watching us right now, and they want some encouragement from you or inspirational message from you. What are you going to tell them? Let's start with you.
Choose wisely and choose what you want to be in future, and don't mind others and only focus on yourself, focus on your goals. And it's true that uh, financial problems is not a hindrance for studying, so
Yeah. Okay.
go.
Um,
And the gentleman here.
Although we talked about our future here and our career, it doesn't mean that you need to think about your career also, because you're still studying, and focus on the present for now, and you will plan it for the next years.
I think I think I get your point. Do not be bothered about what will happen in the future. Focus on your present study. So there is also a little bit of wisdom out of that. So worry about the present, and the future will worry about itself. What are you going to tell them? study hard in order to achieve your ambitions.
Choose the path that you really want because you're the one making your own story and your futures.
Mhm. And you are still bent on pursuing tourism industry if you have the chance in the future.
Piliin mo lang yung gusto mo sa buhay mo na hindi mo pagsisisihan at palagi mong tatandaan na mas mabuti nang mabagal kumilos kaysa walang kilos.
Mm-hmm. Turtle concept. No matter how slow paced it is, as long as you're doing something. So having slow paced while doing something is still better than doing nothing at all. Okay, thank you so much for your time this morning, and I hope that you found our episode today informative as well as entertaining and inspirational. This is Sir Jerry, and thank you so much. You've been wonderful guests this morning. Okay, sorry, the space is limited. Okay, bye-bye. God bless us all.